living while black, much less. Gonna Starbucks living while up against the clan living, me holding my life in my hand. Yo, we routine, regular routine, everything to the supreme. I already know what we will do. This is your boy Samurai in the building. We're in the building every Sunday, 8:30, but it is what it is. I'm here with my man JJ. We gonna let you know what's up in a hot minute about what's going on the time. Let me big up my daughters, my brothers, my sisters, you know what I mean, my family, one love, you feel me? One love to your old lady. You know what I mean? One love to
Thanks.
one love to let me shout out my man Bob Mack, of course. You know what I mean? We got big things. I hear what's up. All Brooklyn super celebrity crew, you already know that. Feel me? Six, what's up? Six out there doing their hard body right now. Stu, you good? Let's see. Got a bunch of things going on, all positive, all real. So just give us a minute. We're gonna get to that in a little hot second. You know, on Wednesdays, it's Pastor Miller. I'll show you better than how to tell you and stuff like that. So let me see if I put this up right here. Wednesdays, Pastor Miller is in the building from 7 to 8, Reverend Miller, I should say. You know what I mean? Check him out officially. He's gonna be at our event on June 7th too also. You feel me? And then this is what's up. Respect to my man Mark, Sharon, Todd Box, everybody involved with this event because this is going to be for real, for real. We're going to get into all these things as we move along, you know, I'm just giving you a heads up what's up. But oh yeah, here we go, June 7th. This was popping a couple of weeks ago. Me and Mark was doing a coordinator right here. You could be able to speak to him in a hot minute, like I say, but just let me run through a couple more things. Um, Oh yeah, that's a Pastor Miller. It's 6 in the mix. You already know. Yeah, she got it lit right now. Tap in. For real. She on from 9, 7 to 8, 9 till 9 till 10. With entrepreneurs, movers and shakers. You should be getting into you should be getting into Make It Moving Monday in a hot minute. You're gonna hear a little bit about that. Hopefully my man will tap in, Bob, and then he can take you through that. But like I say, all this remember never forget. Right after the reverence, it shit's in the mix, official, 8 to 10 p.m. You don't want to miss out on those episodes. So for real, for real. And then on Thursday, it's the chairman, G Mike, along with Honorable Jose Koi and Chess Spooners, plus the Diaspora Connection, Mr. Morrison will be in the building every Thursday from 9 Eastern, 7 BC time. You see, check it out. We will always come back and listen, let y'all know what's going on, and you know what's going on. Oh, we can't go on without letting you know we dropping an EP in a hot minute. You don't want to miss that one because it's going to be lit. You feel me? So yeah, let's get back to let's talk on about a little bit about this, and then we're gonna go into some other stuff. So, my boy, it's my OG right here, Jay. I'll take it off the screen so you can get the sense. What's up, man? Good.
You know how the life is, my brother. You know how the life is. It's all about getting things done.
It's all about putting in the work. Hey, all about putting in the work, getting it done, my man. I got my man. When I'm gonna pull on Bob and then me, you gonna talk. I'm gonna pull Bob on and then me, you gonna talk. You feel me? Yeah, cause this is we gonna try. What up, my king?
Gentlemen, how y'all doing?
Can't cry. You good?
Kings all around.
You already know. You already know. Hey, bless up. The vibe is for real, my yo. The vibe is for real. I feel the G. I feel the G. You know what I mean? Thanks for popping in. I'm just giving them a heads up of what's going on and what we about to. In the next couple of weeks, I'm telling my audience that we be jumping in some movie making on Mondays and then let them know, like more or less as we go along, then we're going to be teaching. It's a teaching thing. We're going to be learn about how to do it right.
Very few people share information. The crazy part is we got to share with each other, man. There's a lot of things that we could be doing out there, and everybody wants to, charge people. Obviously there's a point at which, everything can't be free, but we want to help people to make your movie Monday. You know, everything you're gonna do that you've done already, you have the resources amongst us to be able to say, hey, what's my next step need to be? Now I can't do it for you, but I can definitely tell you what you should be thinking about and
And
how
lead them
you
in the
can.
right direction.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Go ahead.
So me and D have produced some films. We did a lot of documentaries. He produced for this um, Academy Award winning Latin director, and you know we have some films out. We did New York has a station called Mega, you know, and we did the film El Vacilon.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
you know, we did a bunch of joints that went straight to video. But the idea is we understand how to get a film done. And so we want to share that with you. Hey,
All
if you
right,
win an
all
Academy
right, but
Award and I don't, it's all right. We can help each other.
that's what I was just going to ask you because it's like it's from scratch. We started from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna walk them through the process because it's a process,
Yep.
and then lead them in the right direction to see if we can get them funding and stuff like that as we go along. They
Yep.
have to be serious and dedicated, of course.
Exactly.
And we are not out here telling them that we know everything,
Nope.
but what we know we're willing to share. So we want them to take it seriously.
Right. The idea is, you know, understanding the process as best you can. One thing I think a lot of people have an idea that they're going to create a movie, and that movie is like Mr. Holland's opus. They got one film, but
Yeah,
there's a ton of people who go to or get to a distributor, and the distributor's like, what else you got?
yeah,
And so this process will help us to think about, hey, what am I doing each time? How do I affect my story? How do
yeah,
I affect, you know, the script writing in terms of having a low budget? What are
yeah.
some things I can
Correct.
pull off
Yeah,
that I don't
correct.
necessarily, right? You
Yeah.
know, there's a
I
lot of
saw the, as
different.
far as like trying to shoot a pilot, what piece you gotta put together to shoot a little pilot, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Your
Exactly.
presentations and stuff like that. Well, like I say, I always write. So and I
Yep.
always talk, I think it's the same thing with music as it is with movies on a bigger scale, right? Meaning
Yep.
that okay,
Yep.
you could be a one-hitter quitter, you could be a one-hitter, and we still eat some food off of that, but most people want to know what you got behind that. So when
Right.
I write, I got like at present I got 4 or 5 I'm working on.
Right.
4 or 5, couple of finished scripts, another one working on. It takes time, dedication, sacrifice, and all that. But you know, it pays off at the end of the day. That I gotta believe that. You feel me?
Yeah,
So,
and you know,
I have one. I have one right now that me and
Yeah.
you gonna collaborate on that one. But we
Yeah.
ain't put that out there yet. But it's official. You know what I mean?
yeah, and look,
mean?
I know. See, one thing that's difficult a lot of times is trust, right? And so when we look at stuff and we tell people, hey, this is what's going on, I like that, but you might want to, you know, make the story a little more compelling. You know,
Yeah.
they have to trust that we telling you. I'm not telling you that because I'm in competition with you. I'm telling you
No.
because you got something that's dope, and here's how
Yeah.
you can make it more compelling. Let's
Yeah. Yeah.
brainstorm. Let's
Because
help
you
you
got to
make it
cross
dope.
over.
But it could be. Look, the wild thing is that it could be dope, dope, and then what happens if I'm pouring into the pot and I'm not putting too much salt in there, but I got some extra seasoning? It's gonna be better every
Hell
time.
yeah.
And so, and then the crazy part is that people don't understand sometimes that it's your piece. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to shit. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to take over. I say, this is your piece. Here's my advice. These are some things that will do, and that's
I
what.
noticed that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
noticed. I noticed that. I noticed that like, a lot of people is afraid to like put it out there, but then how else would it work? You feel what I'm saying? You have to gotta trust. I'm not saying to not get it copyrighted or not get it covered before you present it to like you know what I mean, global or
nah,
worldwide like that.
yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
saying
Always protect. Yeah,
somebody gotta look at it.
right, right. Well, you know, I was probably the same person. You know, when you create stuff and you think that you know what you created is awesome, it's your baby.
Yeah.
So anybody poking around at your baby, you be like, yo, you the enemy
Yeah,
now.
you get defensive. Yeah, you get defensive. You be
Yeah,
like, oh, what up? Yeah, for real,
yeah,
for real. Yeah, you
yeah.
get
So
defensive about that. But yo, it is what it is.
and I understand that, you know,
Me
but
too. I mean, I understand it. I
if
understand
you have
it.
trust though, you have trust with people that you know, like,
Yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah. Exactly. That's my point. I think that's my point.
yeah,
That's my
and then
point. You gotta.
your pushback. Even when people give pushback, their pushback be like, yeah, but I thought it, yeah, that's a good idea. But in order to make them believe that, you need to do X, Y, Z. Like,
Yeah.
and it is so much fun because now you have a team. What most people don't have is a team. They write something, they sit on it, and writing is it's a very hard situation.
Facts.
It
Yeah,
either
facts.
pours out of you, or you know you got to do more, and you drained. You're drained because
Yeah, yeah,
you're like, where do I
yeah,
go from here?
yeah.
But
But
we want to know.
at the end of the day, what I would say to them is like when you look at your work, you be like, oh wow,
Hmm.
this is like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
working. That's my point. It's a sacrifice, but you know, it's a drain, it's hard work. But you look at it at the end of the day, you're like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? I got something. Now I'm
right. You
trying to
did
take it to the
something.
next level. And this is
Right,
where we come in.
right. And so the idea is, obviously nobody wants to give away the farm for free. But I can point people in directions and give them a little something, and
Yeah,
if they want to carry on and make us
yeah,
consultants, I'm
yeah.
down with that too. But
Yeah,
either
if
way,
they want to
I,
look back, they can look back. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah,
That's what it is.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah. But I think we cool. I think most people for the best part is like genuine, especially people in this business. They know, like I say, sometimes you gotta trust your intuition and trust your vibe and stuff. Cause most of the time you can tell. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like when someone don't look right, don't feel right, then you know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
what it is. When you
yeah.
get around genuine people, like yo, it's gonna be like the first help. It's just one thing. You know what I mean? You link up, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Ain't no fake the funk over here.
And check this out. This is the first time I don't know people that are giving out any kind of real serious,
Info.
advice and
Yeah.
consulting
Yeah.
and showing it. And I'm not trying to. This is not about us making some bread right now. This is about us
Yeah.
being a community because
Yeah.
right now content is king. And if it's
Yeah.
anybody sitting on their own content and they
Yeah.
think, oh, it should be better, whether it's an episodic joint, whether
Yeah.
it's it's something you think can be a feature film, or if
Yeah.
it's something that you just like
Holla at us.
little
Holla
short
at us.
story. Right.
Holla
It's
at
just
us.
because realistically, once you got something, a product, then you're viable. Then you
Yeah,
have a
exactly,
product,
exactly.
you
Yeah,
know.
exactly, exactly. Yeah. You become
So
an asset. Yeah, you become an
yeah.
asset.
And it's
Before we move,
festivals. Yo, there's hundreds of festivals, man.
yeah,
Hun-
I know. You gonna kill it. But wait, before I move on, right? I just want to say, how
yes.
Pops doing, man, and Mom, because he a little
Uh
incident and stuff. You know what I mean? I know
yeah,
you
yo,
down there, you
look,
stressed out.
I appreciate that, man. They doing good. I talked to my pops today, man.
Yeah,
He's 85. On another note, his colleague got an honorary doctorate.
yeah,
So
okay,
it's Bob McCullough and Fred Crawford.
okay,
Fred Crawford was the calming force. Bob McCullough was the rage and the rah, rah, to get it done.
yeah,
And Freddie was the calming force. He played for the Knicks, the Bucks,
yeah,
the Sixers, and the Lakers. And the
yeah,
St. Bonaventure gave him an honorary doctorate of humane letters today. So
okay.
they talked, and
Yeah, it's
it
a
was good
blessing. That's
to
a
friends
blessing right
celebrate.
there. That's a blessing, yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you how that relates to filmmaking. So I've been doing for about 8 years. We've been doing a film called Hall Worthy. And
Yeah,
Hall Worthy is a documentary about whether the Rucker is Hall Worthy. They were just made a national landmark. And so, Pops is being celebrated. But I'm going to
yeah,
make sure that stories get told. That's what a
yeah,
lot of other people want to do. In our company, Victory Films, we do a lot of, we're with Victory Films and Envision Pictures. And
yeah,
so there's a
yeah.
lot of stories that don't get told that should
Yeah,
get
and a
told.
lot of stories that do get told. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
But
But
most stories got to be told. Yeah.
right, and we got to tell our own stories
Of
because
course,
people
because
come along.
it's not
Right,
his story. It's our
right.
story.
That's right.
Facts, facts.
That's right.
That's
That's
fact.
right.
Yeah, but I want you. No, but I want to say, yo, I want to give you your flowers first of all. And I want you to know, like, listen, man. I was like, to me, being a part of the event last year
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
kind of cool to be amongst, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Make
yeah.
be chill with your pops and be all the guys and stuff. So I'm just happy to be a part of it, bro. For me,
Yeah,
I
man.
think
Yo,
I'm blessed too. You know what I mean?
let me tell you something, man. With you, it's like we known each other for 20, 30
That's
years.
what I'm trying to say.
And,
That's what
you
I'm
know
trying
what I'm
to
saying?
say. It's
So
a vibe. It's a vibe.
right, and that's how it's supposed to happen. Like, I don't know why there's not a lot more
I don't know
connection
either. Yeah, I
out
don't know either. I
there.
don't know
You
either.
know,
Yeah.
people are fearful, but we have to use each other
Yeah. As light,
resources,
we got to be the light. We got to be the light.
right, and each
We got to
other's
show the way.
wisdom. I think it's things that we don't know, that we're afraid to ask,
Yeah,
or we
man. Yeah,
don't.
cool. Yeah. Agree. I
Yeah,
agree. I agree. I agree. Yeah,
yeah,
I agree. That's what I'm saying. We don't know anything. Now let me ask you another question now, cause
yeah,
since you've been a B-more, right?
yeah.
Since you sound, I don't know, man. You gotta let me know what's up, man. What's in the food over there? You sound stronger. Cause I know you was a little not with it just before you left, feel me? But now you
Yeah,
look like you locked in. Look like
yeah,
you
I'm
know what
locked
I mean?
in.
You gotta let me know what's up. I'm
I'm
gonna
locked
come
in.
a visit, boy. I need to get some of that. Whatever water you drinking out here,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. Come get some of these. They got some crabs out here. Some crab. We ain't gotta crack the shells. We gotta,
Yeah. All
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
All
But
right.
no, my thing has been that I needed, New York is a lot more busy than it was 10 years ago. And so it get crazy. And I
Yeah,
was like,
wow.
it was 5 of us in a 2-bedroom, man. I was like, nah, this ain't happening. I was like, we gotta get a house. I feel like a bad dad.
I think that's where I'm at too. That's my next move. That's why I'm like I say, being a light for people is like in different angles and stuff. Like you don't know, like you do certain things just natural, but you don't know how you affect other people and how people
Mhm.
look at it, how people look at your environment. I got some crews I'm dealing with. I'm telling them when we move, right?
Yeah.
You don't know there's people watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you being a part of my team, you gotta carry yourself in a certain way because it's gonna affect me. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? And
Mm-hmm.
then I have people who will look at you and not say anything. They just won't be around no more. You be like, oh, what happened? What did I do? You know what I mean? Because like they're observing what's going on. The
Mm-hmm.
industry is like that. The industry is like that. The
Oh
industry
yeah.
will they
That's
bring the paper, but they watch you see what you're doing. Feel me?
right. And they won't let you, them like the friends. Y'all know the friends that'll walk around you and you got something on your face or you got a booger in your
Yeah,
nose.
them
They'll
type.
tell you.
Yeah, them
Them is
type.
not
Yeah, them
your
type.
friends.
Yeah. Yeah,
Them
that's
people
not
is
my
not your
friend.
friends.
Yeah. Nah,
but,
nah.
but we gotta help.
Yeah.
Continue to help, man. I appreciate building with
I
you, man.
got you, man. Just
Like,
hit me up, man. We gonna talk. I brought you in there, just give me a sample of what's going on. I got my
copy.
man Dre. We gonna chop it up about some
Let's do it.
talking about friends. I'm gonna send you a dot from a pencil. You
Okay.
heard that?
Yeah,
You
I
heard that
got
one
you.
yet?
A tap from a pencil.
The dot from a pencil. You heard that one yet?
No, I haven't heard that.
I'm gonna send that for you. That's so big my circle.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
One love, bro. We gonna
Yes,
talk through
yes.
the week, right? And then I think in the next couple. Well, while we coming on, I'll bring you whenever you're available. And then when we kick our thing off, we gonna I gotta talk to you about I need a flyer. I
Okay.
need probably both. Probably a visual flyer and just a natural flyer. But I need a
Yeah,
flyer
just tell me. I'll
I
do the
need an idea.
voiceover. I'll do anything else you
Yeah,
need. I'll
yeah,
make it happen.
with the movements and stuff. I'll let you know.
Yes, yes. Yo,
All right,
bless
my
up,
boy.
everybody. Good looking. Thank you for
One
being.
love, man. One love, man.
All right.
One
Yes,
love, my
sir.
little brother. I love you, my boy, for
Love
real.
you too, boy. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
All right.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Yeah, that's my man, son. I told you. That's a good move. Yeah, that's a power move. That's what we doing this year. Yo, once I got people like that behind me, we good. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You just gotta do the right thing. You do the thing, boy. You feel me? Feel my hat. Yeah. I don't do half of one thing like that. You see, son. There we go. All right, look. Before we get back into me and you, let's I'm gonna run a couple tracks. And run some commercials and see what's up. Yeah, run some commercials and see what's up. You know what I mean? That's cool. Let me see. I'm gonna run. I think Trini coming in with your girl. Let me run Trini. Trini. I like this. She did this one before.
Late nights, I pray to God for directions. Yeah. Slow down, watch other people's intentions. Yeah. Whole world full of so many
Hey, what's on? What's up, my boy? Robin, you good?
Grace follow me, grace follow me, grace follow me, grace follow me, grace follow me. Everything is power, every chance you take, you still dance in the storm, you will be okay. Oh na 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 na, we go higher. Oh na 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 na, we don't want no drama. I'm moving with faith, I'm moving with love. Spirit lead me.
Tough. That track is tough. So. That track is tough. Facts.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. So listen. Next week Sunday we gonna be in the building, right?
Definitely.
Next week Sunday we gonna be in the building. Wednesday, this is from your girl 6. Jane up today. I think it's 10. She's supposed to ask me something. I don't even play about that. I ain't. When you out Nickelball, you better. Never want to say respect to book. Say what she finds about our team. Respect to my little daughter, Kira. You know what I mean? She back from college for you know what I mean?
We have
Knock to her. Knock to Candice, Fiona, Erica, same way. You feel me? Shaylee, Amber, all the time. Feel me? Yeah. Jordan. Big ups, yeah, that's a blessing right there. So we're gonna be having fun, but it's gonna some of us are missed her like crazy, you know what I mean? So she holds for now, that's what's up. What else? Condolences to Tay, you know what I mean? And to my boy Yabo, for the passing of the uncle. Big respect to Lincoln, big respect to the Swingers, big respect to my boy Smokey down all the time. You know what I mean? Our 1, 2, 3 super celebrity crew, yeah, you
Exactly.
feel me? So we gonna take y'all on this note right here, and then we gonna see you again next week Friday, all right? Stay blessed, y'all. Y'all already know, stay blessed. Let me see, let me find, I'll be taking all of them. I'll play one of my boy favorite joints right now. Let me see. Let's do it like this. With one, two,
When one door is closed, many more is open. To the right one, Jaja subway, Rasta no need no token. One door is closed, many more. And it's that Jaja with the love with heart will never be broken. One door is closed, many more is open. To the right one, Jaja subway, Rasta no need no token. One door is closed, many more. And it's that Jaja with the love. Me one bread that try to stop me in a me box. My girlfriend left me true, me never have no dollars in a stock. Best friend about the claim, they dread, they smoke. How the lyrics, where will they drop the what? Big game hunters, them they set them trap. But will they pray to the Father non-stop? Help me keep the heathens back. Help me keep the heathens back. When one door is closed, many more is open. To the right hand, Jaja subway, Rasta no need no token. One door is closed, many more. And it's that Jaja with the love with heart will never be broken. One door is closed, many more is open. To the right hand, Jaja subway, Rasta no need no token. One door is closed, many more. And it's that Jaja with the love. We run up into enough obstacles, surprisingly from we own people. Them just hate to see the dread. We sipping a cup, them a hope and pray. Say we stumble, but we burning both ends of the stand. Daily roads with the Bible. Despite the effort of the devil, we have to reach Jaja steeple. When one door is closed, many more is open. To the right hand, Jaja subway, Rasta no need no token. One door is closed, many more. And it's that Jaja with the love we heart will never be